Hi there, my name's Emily Benson, and I'm the owner of the Fashion Truck in Boston and an ambassador for the American Mobile Retail Association. I'm here today to talk about our tip of the week, which is all about private parties. Private parties are a great addition to your weekly schedule where you can make a little extra money by going to someone's house, office, or school. Parties are a great way to add additional revenue into your cash flow. First of all, you don't have to pay to do a party. It's free to park at someone's house or office. Secondly, you have a captive audience who are there just for you. So you're not worried like you would be at a market or a bigger event having to compete with other vendors. Third, party hosts are great because once they're hooked, they want to rebook with you. So hosting a party can be a monthly, a seasonal, quarterly, or even a once-a-year activity. So you start to build up a really great regular party host list. It's easy to advertise for these parties. I have a flyer in my truck that says host a private party, and I'll often put it on my bulletin board outside of the truck in large letters. Also, you want to definitely put information on your website and via Facebook, Twitter, and any other social media you can use to let people know how they can host a private party and let them know really how easy it is and that it's an exclusive kind of thing that is perfect if they're already a customer for you. Once you get an inquiry about hosting a party, you want to immediately follow up via email or phone call. With the host, you want to pick a date and a time. I generally like to do Wednesday, Thursday, or Fridays between 7 and 9 or 7 and 9:30, kind of an after-work crowd. Once you decide on a date, make sure that you can fit in the area that they want you to, that it's not on a slope so that you have a flat surface to park your truck. Then have them send an invite out to all the guests and make sure that they invite more guests than they think will potentially come because inevitably there are people that can't come or will cancel last minute. Then what you want to do as you get closer to the party is check in about a week before, just making sure that the host has some RSVPs, that they're comfortable with when you're coming, and that they, again, still have that flat space for you to park. Now it's the day of the party. What you want to do is arrive about a half an hour early. Make sure you're always on time, if not even earlier than you need to be. Plan for traffic, any road detours, and especially since you'll probably be in residential areas, any no truck areas that you'll have to kind of avoid. Once you get to the house, you want to make sure that the host is comfortable with where you're parking. And while you're setting up, I usually would suggest to let the party host shop a little bit. So they kind of get first dibs. Even if they can't try things on right then and there, put it in the back so they can kind of be your last touch point at the end of the night once they have time to try things on after kind of their guests have settled in. Then once guests start to arrive, run your business, have a good time. My one big party no-no is don't drink at parties. You'll always get invited to have a glass of wine or a sip of beer, but at this point, you are a business owner, and to be perceived as drinking while having to then drive your truck home wouldn't be a good image for your business or your brand. So I always say no to drinks. I will take water though, especially if it's a hot night. At the end of the night, you definitely want to follow up with your hostess, have them come out to the truck and calculate any sort of discounts that you're offering because they've hosted. This is also a good time to follow up and see if there's potential for another party. If party business seems slow, try offering a discount on people who book during a certain time frame. Say you get a free accessory if you book by May 1st, or you get an automatic 30% off your purchase at your party when you book between July and August. Promotions like this definitely will help drive some traffic, especially for people who know they want to host. They just need more incentive to do so. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week for the American Mobile Retail Tip of the Week.